What is going on, guys? The Brothers All Gaming with my review of Magi, The Kingdom of Magic, Episode 1. And the episode starts off with Alibaba, Aladdin, Morgana, and Hakuryu. They are now back from that dungeon, and of course, Sinbad celebrates with them by having a festival. And this festival, it was hilarious because during that, there was like a little skit going on, and we just saw all the people, trying to be the main cast, and we just see this huge buff guy trying to be Aladdin. And when I saw that, I was just laughing my ass off because that right there was so freaking funny. And then a little bit later on, we see Aladdin actually, trying to be that guy because he actually like mimicking him pretty perfectly. And it was just so funny. But the festival, it was pretty good, and we see that Sinbad, he actually talks to Aladdin about the other Magi in the series, and we learn about we all know about Judal because we met him in the first season, and then there's a wandering Magi called, I believe his name was Yunnan, and the third Magi, I don't even know how to say her name, but she's the Magi of the Realm Kingdom. And apparently she's been sitting around for 200 years. So this Magi is pretty old. But if you look at it, she actually looks like she's pretty young actually. And to be around for like 200 years, you would think that like she's immortal or something. But I know they're definitely going to talk about her. And just so you guys know, I do read the manga, and I'm up to date in the manga. And the manga is going to be on break for 2 weeks. So I will ask you, I'll ask you all this now. Do you all want me to do the manga reviews as well for Magi, or try to stick to the anime? So let me know what you guys think, because if you guys want to see manga reviews on my channel for this series, I will definitely do that as well along with the anime. So let me know what you guys want, and that way I'll know what to base my decision on. So while Aladdin is talking to Sinbad, Sinbad actually wants Aladdin to go somewhere as the Magi of Sindara. But of course Aladdin knows that he isn't the Magi of Sindara just yet, which Sinbad knows. But Sinbad had been kind of giving all this like sneaky vibe lately because he like clearly up to something. And when he even talks to Koyuko, or whatever her name is, that the princess that's in love with him, he's acting all nice, and because he basically has her under his finger right now because he could trick her so easily with his secret motives. And I do wish that he would like go into depth about what he like really plans to do with her, because he like as of right now he just toying her emotions and like baiting her in. And he even asked Jafar if he has become a devious person, and Jafar kind of like admits that he is, but it's the path that he chose for himself. So that woman, Dunya, who we saw last season, with that doll of a night, we saw that she is fine, and she has been staying in Sindara. And apparently she was asleep at first, but when she woke up, the only person that she would talk to was Aladdin. So then we see that her broken fragments of her dark metal vessel, they were still lying around, but when Sinbad touched it, I guess its power was like so great that it like reacted, and we saw like all these magical circles or markings, whatever you want to call it, the magical symbols on it. And right away, Yamu Rinaha, I'm probably saying her name wrong, but she recognized that because those were symbols from her magic, from her magical country where she studied magic and learned it at. So when she realized that it was from her hometown, that really kind of freaked her out. And they did want to talk to Dunya, but when they realized that Yamu, or whatever we call her, when she realized that she's from the place that like basically ruined her home and killed her family, she wanted nothing to do with them. And so we actually get this hilarious scene with Aladdin and Dunya, because when she was eating, some of the soup had like went down to her chest, and Aladdin like immediately pounced in there to get it out. And then we saw that like her legs were like so stunning, they were shining, and Aladdin thought that she had a stain down there as well, or at least that's what he told her. And you know he just got all up into her business, and that's when Sinbad and that woman came in there. And when he saw that, Sinbad's reaction was priceless because he said never before has a man moved on to a woman, you know, before him. And he said Aladdin is a true Magi, and that right there was just priceless. I love that scene. And of course that woman, you know, she got mad and she had Aladdin call him a perv. So while Sinbad is like talking to Dunyan, he touches her, it kind of causes those dark metal vessels, you know, the fragments of her body to like react, and we just see like all these like crystals, or like a little bit of crystals, like coming out through her body. And Sinbad told Aladdin if anybody can save her, it's him. So he used Solomon wisdom to go inside her and talk to her Ryuk, and we just see that's like crystals everywhere. And even when he saw her, she was kind of like pinned by it. So once those, you know, crystals, you know, pierced Aladdin, he could just see all this darkness, hatred, all this negative feelings inside the crystals, and we saw that it was from, you know, that magic country. So now Aladdin did save her, but he knows that like something is definitely wrong. So then afterwards, even though Dunyan's life was like saved from the dark metal, you know, vessel, her life is still in danger because it was in her for so long that it took too much of her life. So now she's like struggling right now to stay alive. So then we see Alibaba, Morgiana, and Aladdin, you know, they're in bed talking to each other. And Aladdin just dropped this huge bombshell that, you know, he planned to go on his own journey alone. And that right there was like really surprising because they have like the trifecta going on, and how Ryu already has to leave because him and his sister, or I'm guessing that's his sister because they are in the same family, they were all called back to the Ko Empire, so they're leaving. And Alibaba did some thinking, but he already said that he was, you know, staying there in Sidara, so that way they could change. But sadly, Aladdin's leaving. So let me know what you all think about this first episode. Did you enjoy it? And also, don't forget to let me know if you guys want me to start doing, you know, these manga reviews as well. But as always, guys, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel because that really helps me out. And you guys take it easy, and I will see you all next time.